So he's not working. He is 84 years old. Um,
How old?
84. Not the
No, I would have guessed.
chocolate.
I would have guessed 17.
I want to
Not-
see Mr. White. I don't want to see you, but I want to see Mr. White. I don't need to see either one. Okay.
Yeah, I think I've saw you enough, Mr. Simpson. Even though you're pretty friendly and respectful, I think our relationship needs to come to an end now.
You know, you're right, and I thought that a long time ago, but apparently you just kept hanging around. Good. Court calls the case. Other people versus Dale Newman.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Newman. Mr. Newman, can you state your name for the record, please?
Dale Newman.
Teresa Blair on behalf of.
At first glance, this might sound like just another probation hearing over unpaid court fines. But don't judge too quickly. The man about to appear is 84 years old, survives primarily on Social Security, and what happens next becomes a fascinating example of how judges balance accountability with compassion. Watch carefully. This case takes an unexpected turn.
Probation. Your Honor, Mr. Newman is before the court for a violation of probation. When probation initially filed the violation report, Mr. Newman had failed to provide proof of his driver improvement program and had failed to pay his fines and costs. I do have proof of his driver improvement course that he completed. However, there still is the issue with his outstanding fines and costs. He owes a balance of $1,545. He's made no payments to the court. Mr. Newman did submit an ability to pay form to the court. However, that was sent back and to be addressed at today's hearing. I did advise Mr. Newman when I advised him of that to begin making payments, and he's not done so.
You know, Mr. Newman is on Social Security. He receives about $600 a month in Social Security, and he receives some additional funds in Bridge Card and EBT.
So his entire income is Social Security?
Correct.
Yeah. Well, I have the bridge card
Okay.
and I have another card that actually pays for gasoline. Well, I use it for
You
gasoline.
use it for gasoline?
Yes.
But your total income is 600 and,
Well, it's 600 plus the bridge and the gasoline. So it's probably close.
That lighthearted exchange isn't just comedy, it changes the entire atmosphere of the courtroom. Moments like these build rapport, making defendants more comfortable telling their story. But don't mistake the laughter for weakness. The judge still has to decide whether nearly $1,500 in unpaid fines should stand. What would you do if you were sitting on that bench?
Closer to $1,000
a month.
a rough, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So he's not working. He is 84 years old.
How old?
84. Not the
No, I would have guessed.
chocolate.
I would have guessed 17. I didn't know.
Well, I try to keep busy. You know,
Yes, well.
and it's healthy.
I got you.
I mean, this whole thing started
Well,
while I
no,
was
it's
trying
okay.
to clean up my yard.
It's okay.
And I had a flat tire on the trailer and I needed 11/16 socket
I will
to
say,
change the tire.
Your Honor, we just be
I mean,
asking the
that's-
court to consider reducing his fines and costs. I'm asking the
He
court,
owes a total of $990. Well,
I think about 1,500.
you got 1,500 on it?
1540.
Hang on. Maybe I'm not. Oh, I see where it is. I got it. But it's all fines and costs, right?
That is correct.
All right. Okay. Anything you want to tell me, sir?
Well, it's like I was saying, it all started because I was trying to clean up the yard. And I had a flat tire in the trailer and the 11/16 socket wasn't in the trunk. And I have a garage about 1,000 feet away from there. So I drove over to the garage and I drove through this construction site on my road. And on the way back, I had stopped because it was all blocked off with all these guys. And I waited for the traffic to clear and then I drove through.
Mr. Newman,
And I took a video of the whole thing.
4 years old, he can say what the heck he wants.
okay.
Yeah, and when I drove through, I stopped and talked with the superintendent. I says, I hope this wasn't a problem, but I'm trying to clean up the yard. So then I drive up there and I find out that the original guy that made the complaint, he called the sheriff, said that, this kid, he said I was assaulting them. I was just driving. The whole thing was under 5 miles an hour. I recorded the whole thing on my phone. Guys running out of the bushes, beating on the car. They were assaulting me. I only pled no contest because I wasn't willing to. The ladies in black, they said you can get 20 years for this. Well, that's a life sentence.
What ladies in black?
The prosecuting attorney.
Oh,
He's not talking about me.
oh, okay. Oh, the prosecuting attorney.
The lady,
They're-
yeah.
Yeah, they're now known as.
Yeah, they told me,
Black?
you could
Okay,
get
all right.
20 years for this, geez. So I just said no contest, because it's a pretty simple thing that was going on here. It's something that I drive 2 or 3 times every day anyway, because, between the house and getting tools sometimes, just working on stuff all the time. So, I don't know, it just doesn't seem reasonable. Frankly, I have plans to sue the village for lying. Those guys lied, but I'm not, this is a democracy,
It
it's
is.
got the most votes.
It's the-
Well, there were 3
the-
guys voting.
This is where judicial discretion really comes into play. In many probation hearings, judges have limited flexibility, but when financial hardship is clearly documented, they can sometimes modify financial obligations. The question isn't simply, did he owe the money? It's whether enforcing the full amount actually serves justice. Let's see which direction this judge chooses.
Against me. I had no defense, really, even though I had taken pictures of the whole thing, with my phone,
I know.
kept the
I
recorder
know.
on.
You told me.
Yeah, and
Well, Your Honor, in light of all that, we'd again ask for the court's consideration.
How the youngster just wants to interrupt you. He's just telling me a
I
story.
did get the yard cleaned up.
You did?
I get to tell you, I got the tires fixed on the trailer and everything.
Okay.
Runs fine. I've been, got other yards now lately. Keeping busy.
Gotcha. All right. We're only extending his probation to pay the fines and costs.
Your Honor, that was it, yes.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna waive all his fines and costs except $250.
I can deal with that.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad I can make you happy. When can you pay the 250?
Probably within 10 days. I'll have to make arrangements to find it, but I can.
Now the courtroom shifts gears. Instead of deciding whether probation was violated, the judge is imposing an entirely new sentence. Listen closely, every condition matters. Payment schedules, treatment programs, probation reporting, and even no-contact orders all become legally binding. Missing just one of these requirements could send someone right back before the court.
Do that.
I'll extend his probation for an additional 2 months. Figure out in 2 months how to get that paid, okay?
All right.
And then you'll pay the 250 within that time frame.
Appreciate your help.
And then I'll continue all of the terms as previously ordered for those 2 months.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You take care. I got a thumbs up, so I'm good. Court calls the case, People versus Edward Harris. Is in court.
Hello, Yonner.
Hello, Mr.
Everybody.
Harris.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I don't know. I'm kind of getting sick again. That's why I got this on.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to get anybody sick. I'm kind of getting.
Okay, well, let's hope not.
I hope not, because I was sick last week.
I know. All right.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris, can you state your name for the record, please?
Edward Harris.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for sentencing. We have no material changes to the PSI report and ask that you adopt probation's recommendation.
All right. Mr. Harris, anything you want to tell me before I impose sentence?
No, except I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Harris. That means a great deal to me for you to say that.
Thank you.
So sentence of the court, I'll place you on probation for a period of 18 months. You're to pay $555 fines and court costs, $540 probation oversight fees. When do you think you can get that paid, Mr.
I
Harris?
can start on it. It's probably gonna take me forever, but I'll start on it on the first, if that's okay. The
Okay.
first,
How much can you pay on the first?
how much you want me to pay, Yonner?
Well, you tell me what you can pay. I'll make it affordable for you. What can you pay me?
50, okay?
50 is good.
Okay, I can pay 50. Yeah, the first.
The first of each month?
Yes.
Okay, we'll probably run short here, but you work with probation, okay?
Thank you.
$50 per month, beginning this month coming up.
Okay.
No use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You're to continue substance abuse treatment at Ann Arbor Comprehensive Center. Follow all program requirements with status reports to probation. You're to complete a mental health assessment, follow all recommended care, including medication protocol. There's to be no contact with Terrell Brinny, direct or indirect. No going to any CVS pharmacy locations within the state of Michigan. You understand that?
I sure do.
You're to report to probation on Wednesday, May 1st, 2024 at 1 p.m. in person, and then you'll report as directed. Okay? And I'll order 365 days in jail. Credit 47 served. The balance is suspended.
Okay, thank you, Yonner. But where'd I go on May the 1st?
On May 1st?
Right here?
Right here. You're going to talk to Ms. Polera on May 1st.
Oh, okay.
Come see me.
Again, okay, that's fine. Okay.
You don't know Ms. Polera?
Yes.
You know Ms. Polera?
Yeah, I know her.
Okay, that's where you got to go May 1st.
And that's where I'm going.
All right, very good. Okay.
Thank you, Yonner.
All right, Mr. Harris, you take care.
Okay. Thank you, man. All right. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
May 1st, I'll put that. Come to my office.
What time? Okay.
Come to my office.
All right, I'll be there.
Court does call the case of the people versus Gary David Chatham.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Your Honor. Walter White on behalf of Mr. Shadden. In this particular case, Mr. Shadden is appearing by Zoom. The situation is that he owes approximately $1,400. He has $650 that he could pay today, but he's just returned to work. I believe the court heard from his therapist for medical situation. What I'm asking the court to do is, based upon his payment of the $650 today, if we could get perhaps a 2-month adjournment.
Today's hearings weren't filled with dramatic objections or shocking verdicts, yet they reveal something many people never see. Real justice isn't always loud. It often happens in quiet conversations about accountability, second chances, and practical solutions. Which defendant's story stood out to you the most? And do you think Judge Simpson struck the right balance between compassion and responsibility? Let us know in the comments.
All right. Is that correct, sir? You can pay $650 today?
Correct, Your Honor. And if I'm given 2 months, I could pay the remainder of the balance within 2 months.
Okay, so you think you can get the balance paid off in 2 months?
Correct.
All right. What I will order is defendant to pay $650 today. I'll make the balance due by February 28th, 2024. I'll adjourn this hearing to March 13th, 2024, 9 a.m. If you got it all paid off, I don't need to see either one of you on the 13th.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
I want to
Right.
see Mr. White. I don't want to see you, but I want to see Mr. White. I don't need to see either one. Okay.
Yeah, I think I've saw you enough, Mr. Simpson. Even though you're pretty friendly and respectful, I think our relationship needs to come to an end now.
You know, you're right. And I thought that a long time ago, but apparently you just kept hanging around.
It's taken me a while, but I'm getting my life back on track. I've got my longest amount of clean time. I'm working and taking care of my mental health and just taking care of myself these days. I've came a long way.
Yes, you have. How long did you say you were clean?
I did have a hiccup. I slipped up a little over a year ago, but I got over a year now.
And do you? Congratulations on that.
Thank you, sir.
That's fantastic. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
It feels good though, doesn't it?
It does. It's I've been in active addiction since I was probably 12 years old. So yeah, I'm finally getting to know who I really am as a person.
There you go. And it's a good thing to be alive.
Yes, it
Life
is.
can be joyous. Life
Yes,
is
it
grand.
can. So can I pay that over the phone? Can I just call and give them my card information?
Yeah, you can call and give them your card information. Also on the screen, if you know how to use a QR code, you can do it that way. That'll bring you right into the payment site. Yeah, you don't know about all that. So
No,
yeah, just call them.
I'm horrible with that stuff. I'm surprised I even made this Zoom meeting, to be honest with you.
All right. Yeah, you can call them and they'll take your credit card information over the phone. You got
All
the
right, thank
number?
I do, sir.
All right. Very good. Take care
All
of
right.
yourself, young man.
Thank you, Mr.
All right.
White.
Thank you. And
Have a good
glad to
day.
help.
All right. Take care. Walter, take care of yourself, sir.
Good to see you.
Yes, good seeing you. And like I said, you look well.
My one little piece of news is that two of my dogs treed a bear cub about a month and a half ago.
Say again?
Fortunately, Mom didn't show up to hand them their butts. So
Today's docket may not have featured dramatic objections or explosive courtroom confrontations, but it showcased something just as important: the human side of the justice system. Across all three hearings, Judge Simpson wasn't simply collecting fines or enforcing probation conditions. He looked at each defendant as an individual. Dale Newman, an 84-year-old living on a limited fixed income, received meaningful relief after demonstrating his circumstances. Edward Harris was given a structured probation plan designed to help him stay on track while continuing substance abuse and mental health treatment. And Gary David offered one of the most encouraging moments of the session, sharing that he has maintained over a year of sobriety, returned to work, and is rebuilding his life after years of addiction. Rather than punishing success, the court recognized genuine progress while still holding each defendant accountable for completing their legal obligations. That's ultimately what probation is meant to accomplish, not simply punishment, but creating an opportunity for rehabilitation while protecting the community. Which hearing stood out to you the most, and do you think Judge Simpson handled these cases fairly? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy real courtroom proceedings explained with legal insight and meaningful analysis, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another fascinating courtroom breakdown.